Hello, my friend. You are listening to episode number 24 of Tide Pod. And today's episode, I feel like I'm sticking with the theme of it not being quite the norm. So today I'm actually joined by my very own husband, Darius Ty, and we are going to talk all about the realities of being married to an entrepreneur who's kind of fresh in the game. So I'm going to ask him a bunch of questions. I swear to you, these have not been scripted, and he is going to just spitball his honest opinion, and quite frankly, I'm very nervous. Oh my gosh, I'm very nervous for whatever it is that he's about to say, y'all.
Oh God.
So sit back, enjoy the show, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot to laugh about in this one.
Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to Tide Pod, a podcast crafted by Tiana Ty to help you purify your purpose in business, love, and life. Whether you're an entrepreneur, dog mom, or just getting started, you're bound to find value as Tiana dives into meaningful topics each episode. So, settle in, turn up the volume, and welcome your host, Tiana Ty.
I've got to take just a quick second to ask you for a serious bit of support. Tide Pod would not be possible without your reviews, your comments, and just all of the positive feedback that we've been receiving so far. So if you haven't already, please go on, hit subscribe to make sure you're not missing out on any of this good and free content, and also be sure to leave a review. You may think that I'm not looking at them, but I swear to you, my friend, I read every single review, and it just makes my heart so happy. So if you haven't already done so, hit pause, leave a review, and then let's get back to the goodness. All right, so let's just go ahead and get this show on the road. So I'm going to start. I did prepare a couple of questions, and we're just going to ask him and see what he's got to say. So question number one, honey. Okay. Oh, this is a simple one. Just introduce yourself. They know you're my husband, but they don't know who the heck you are. So tell the people, who is Darius Ty?
All right, everybody. Got to give the people what they want, right? So, all right. I'm a little nervous, y'all, so I'm trying to make sure I do this right. And, hey, everyone. I'm Darius Ty, Tiana's husband, and I am a firefighter EMT. I've been doing it for about 4 years now, so I love it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to die doing it, so that's where I'm at. I'm excited about this. I think this is awesome. She has me on here. I'm nervous as crap. I don't know what I'm going to say. Y'all going to have to excuse some of my answers, okay? But we're going to get it going.
All right, y'all. So my man's a little bit nervous, but I'm still excited. So, babe, the first question that I have for you is, can you, in your own words, describe for the Tide Pod audience what it is that you think I actually do, for work?
All right. So, y'all, if this is coming out of my mouth, it's going to be a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. So, what she does is pretty much, she's a boss at everything, in my opinion. I think she's amazing at everything what she does. And I'm not just saying that to get little points, I'm already her husband, so I'm already in there, But I just have to say, as far as what she does, she pretty much coaches, she teaches, she inspires, she motivates. She's a very good educator in her field of entrepreneurship. She makes sure that everybody knows their job and what they're doing and how to excel and be better at their job. It's just so much. It's so much though that she does.
I'm gonna give you a hint. Who do I work with? What types of entrepreneurs do I work with? Who do I coach?
Okay.
It's called a niche. I have a niche. Who is my niche?
Okay. So yes. Yes, you coach leaders and teams. So you coach the leaders to better the teams, and just everybody comes together. Everything runs smoother. Everybody's taught right. Everybody's communicating right. and just make sure that everybody's on the same track and better than where they are from the start. So
I like the sound of that. Yeah, you got it. You got it, babe. Good job.
okay.
That's a hard look. I don't want you to feel too. That's a hard question for anybody who is in a relationship with an entrepreneur. Very few people can describe it concisely. So good job.
That was tough, y'all. That was tough for me to answer. So
okay. So my next question for you. Oh, this is interesting. So, do you find it surprising that I became an entrepreneur at all? Like, does it shock you in any way?
not at all, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. She has always had a light in her, and she's always been a little hustler too, y'all. When I tried to ask her out, she was hustling. Like
How was I hustling?
She had a little, cupcake stand, and she was selling cupcakes in high school, little rainbow cupcakes. Everybody was buying them. Everybody was, hey, Tiana, you got the cupcakes and all that. So she's always been on her hustle and grinding, and so it's always been in her. So no, not a surprise at all. I mean, she's gonna be great, y'all. She's already great, of course, but y'all need to be looking out for her in the future years, because she's gonna be up there with Oprah.
Look, I want to have dinner with Oprah, but that's another story. So, okay, so you said that I was selling cupcakes in high school and stuff, but how long would you consider like my actual legit entrepreneur journey? Like, how long do you think it's been since I really started in earnest?
I would say, your journey has been going on for about a year and a half, I would say.
I think so.
A year and a half sounds right to me. You've always had ideas and thoughts before that as well. And you even told me, like, you've thought of countless things that you did not act on, but, and you still got them in your back pocket. You just, just one of those days, she's going to surprise y'all with some more ideas, and it's going to be the next thing. So y'all always got to look out for Tiana, because you never know what she's going to hit y'all with. So... But yeah, I would say about a year and a half.
I agree. I actually really agree with that. I think that I consider it a year and a half, even though, like he said, I've always had ideas and I've always kind of started things behind the scenes. It's just people don't know about those things. But I consider the year and a half because that's when I actually got very serious and fully understood the why behind what I was doing. You know what I mean? So at that point, that's when I really went all in. So that is like my official entrepreneur journey start date. So good job, babe. Okay, so the next question.
Got some points.
You did. So the next question, you can make my heart sing with this one, or you can just make me sad. But my question for you is, how have you seen me grow in this last year and a half?
Oh, yeah, that's...
Specifically. Don't just say I'm great. How have you actually seen me grow?
So she has grown communication. For sure, that's the top one, I would say, because she's very bold now, y'all. Very bold and very direct with people. And not in a bad way. Don't think like, oh, she's bold. Wait, what does that mean? She is more powerful with her words and how she uses them and how she speaks to people. She speaks to people in a very understanding and clear way, a way that people can understand and relate, and just slow down and think about, okay, what she just said, and then you can accept what she just said. A lot of people will hear things talk and come out of their mouths and be like, okay, I don't know what they said and I don't want to know what they said. But Tiana, she breaks it down on a nice level to where people, they just get it, and she's very direct with them now. At first, I had to kind of make her, be direct with people. I'm like, babe, you got to be clear, because sometimes folks just don't get it. But no, she's very very bold with everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. So, what is surprising to you in terms of like as you see me? Not only acting in the space that I excel in, so not only in like teaching leadership and teaching team development for online businesses, but also in terms of like watching me build my own business simultaneously, right? Because it's not just me teaching, I'm actively building a business at the same time as I'm teaching, right? So what has been like the most surprising thing about building a business that you have noticed?
What I've noticed, and I don't know if this has to do with, I don't know.
There's
but I'm
no
going to just
wrong
go ahead
answer.
and put it out
Yeah.
there and say, ever since she did get this started, she has gotten better with money, y'all. And I can see that in our bank accounts, and I can see that with the savings and investing. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She has got, I usually am the main one that's, taking down, making sure that the bank accounts is right, the savings is good, we're budgeting, the bills are paid, and all that stuff. But Babe has really stepped up, put her foot forward on this money thing. And I think it has a lot to do with her growth in the entrepreneurship world, because you got to be good somewhat with money, to have your own business and to, think about things, future, and growth and all this development for yourself. But yes, what I noticed surprisingly is the money. So
I was not expecting for you to say
I know
that.
you wasn't.
And you know what? Because I've always been frugal, and we've always
Yes.
known that. But I've never been the type of person that like tracks my money, right? Because I'm just like, if I don't spend a lot of it, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's true.
But you know what it is? Do you want to know the secret? This
What?
is really why I think it's changed. I think it's a combination of knowing that I have to gain that responsibility, because as my business obviously becomes more and more successful, if you're not straight in your personal finances, you're not going to be straight in your business finances. So I do care. But also, I think it's the people that I'm surrounded by, because now I'm surrounded by other like-minded entrepreneur people. And some of them happen to be personal finance experts
Yeah.
and investing experts and all of these things.
Yeah.
And most of these people, like on the episodes right before this, I think there's like 3 about finance. So these are the people that I'm friends with now and I'm talking to frequently. And
It goes back to one
Yeah.
of those quotes, y'all, that everybody knows, everybody's heard it, is if you're the best in your circle, you need to find a new circle.
Yep.
Well, she's around
A new circle.
She's around a new circle with a lot of great people, and
my old circle was popping too, so don't mess that up. But my new
Right.
circle does bring
we
different
don't forget
perspectives.
where we come from.
Yeah.
Always. But yeah, I think a lot has to do with her. Yeah, like she said.
Gaining that knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I did not expect you to say that. Okay. But then again, I did ask you what the most surprising thing was. So it was a surprise to me. Okay. So, this is a real question. Are you ready?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nope.
What is your least favorite part about watching me and supporting me on my entrepreneur journey so far?
Woo!
I'm so nervous.
What is the least favorite part?
Yeah. What do you like the least?
Okay, so this is actually kind of funny because this is what we're doing right now, and it is when I have to be quiet while she is doing her podcast. Y'all, we live in a townhome, and it's not the biggest townhome, but she can hear everything on this
Yeah.
mic, so I have to keep the dogs quiet. I gotta keep my footsteps quiet. Everything I do, I have to be quiet. And she is up here grinding and getting her little podcast thing going, and I can't do nothing. So I'm literally sitting, y'all, downstairs on my chair like just a statue, not doing nothing. And she's up here, talking to y'all. Working. But, that's one of the things. And then the other thing is when she's out networking with people, they still are date time. So I don't know. I love dating her and going out with her and being all cute. And they get my wife, for the day, and she's doing some entrepreneur stuff, and she's making connections with people and going to the next level and always bettering herself. So I can't be mad at it. And but we just get to miss out on wife and hubby time. That's all.
I think I just got extra dates out of this, y'all.
Hey. Okay.
Okay. So, speaking of things that we like, right? So, what do you actually like about the entrepreneur journey so far and being married to an entrepreneur? What do you like about it?
You know, I mean, I'm married to a boss. Like, come on now, y'all. She's a boss. The best thing about it, I think, I look towards the future with it. And by me saying that is that I know that she's going to be great and successful no matter what and no matter where she's going to be at. I look forward towards having, you know, more financial freedom and time. And I know that she's going to make buku money. And I know that she's going to...
Buku.
Right. I know. Buku. Nobody says that no more. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward towards the future with it because I know that she's going to be in a great position and she's going to be in great places. And that will give us, you know, the freedom to be able to do a lot more stuff together later on. And that's what I see in that. I'm gonna always be a firefighter and do my thing. Wifey, she can always, you know, be her entrepreneur and do her thing, and that's what I'm just happy. What I'm happy about is that she's gonna be happy doing her thing, and that's all I care about. Because just if it's just one of us being happy and working our job, it's not. We're not together, and we're not being happy for one another, and just, you know, this is a together thing. So. I know I'm just rambling at this point. But...
You're fine. So I don't actually talk about my husband's career very often, but what I will say is literally since the moment he became a firefighter, me and everybody else that we know, like we've always been like, if we can love our job as much as Darius loves his job, we are doing something right.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what you're getting at, yeah.
Yep, pretty much, y'all. And see how she just explained that, all nice and smooth, and you see, I'm a wreck every now and then, but
You're good.
She's just a smooth operator, you know. So, but yeah, that's right, babe. That's what it is.
So speaking of me being a smooth operator, the smooth operator that I am, right? I am curious from your perspective. You know me better than like anybody. Like you know me low key better than my mom, you know, because you're my husband, right?
Yep.
So I'm curious. Also, you've known me for like 10 years, but I am curious. What do you think, like a piece of me, a side of me, or something that like, you know, that I do that I'm kind of quiet about, but you wish that my actual, like my clients, my audience, like this community that we've built, what do you wish they knew about me?
Y'all, I wish y'all knew her goofy side, y'all. Because she is a nut. Let me tell y'all, when she gets in her element, she is, y'all, right now, y'all got the entrepreneur side of Tiana, but y'all don't know how goofy she is, y'all. I'm telling you, she is hilarious.
I try to show it. It just, I don't know.
And it'll be random, too. Those are the best ones, when it's random.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all, she is just hilarious. So that's what I love about her too. She's her, she's herself, and yeah, I love it.
I think that's one of the parts about, look, I always bring up Enneagram because I kind of have to, because it's so important, honestly. But I think that's a piece about being a 5. It's just like, I always show up as my full self, but if I'm being authentic, it's only around certain people that piece of myself really comes out in a real way. You know what I mean? So you just happen to be uniquely blessed to bring out the goofy side of me.
Yeah, I think it's me. I'm goofy myself.
You are.
I bring the worst out of Tiana. But when she's down, when she's talking about business and down to business, it's all about business, y'all.
That's true.
And she gets it going. But let her be goofy, y'all. Oh my God.
I'll continue to do my best to bring my whole self to the table, my friends. I promise you. I will do my best. Okay, so, I feel like you're going to have a lot to say. Because honestly, y'all, don't let him fool you. In our personal life, he always has a lot to say about his ideas. So, I'm putting you on the spot now.
I have too much to say sometimes.
What is something you want to see me do in my business that you feel like I have not thought of yet?
Okay.
Like, do you feel like you know what the next big thing for the
Yes.
Tiana Ty brand is?
Yes, and I ain't even pitched this to her before.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's gonna be real nerdy and it's gonna be weird
Go ahead.
at first, but I think she can do it, y'all.
Look, if he pitches this right now, and y'all agree, like,
I don't even know if I want to say this because y'all gonna
comment-
steal the idea.
what? Comment on the episode, let me know, and maybe I'll actually make it happen. But I'm so excited to hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so my crazy idea for her, and then I have a normal idea, and then I got a crazy idea. My crazy idea for her is I wanted her to do something with virtual reality, y'all. Virtual reality.
I knew you were going to say that.
I want her to get interactive with her teaching, her PowerPoints, her coaching, and I want y'all to VR that experience. I think that would be the most lit education of all time. If y'all got that type of education, you would sign up for it. Let's be real. Everybody would do that. VR experience. I don't know if anybody has played a VR game, but it is pretty dope and fun. Like you can't be mad at the experience at all. It is an overwhelming experience, and I think Tiana being a virtual reality coaching team leader, entrepreneur, y'all not ready for that.
Darius is out here living in 2030, y'all.
Yep, 2030, y'all.
Okay, what's your more 2020 idea?
Okay, so I would like to see her do that crazy idea. Now my normal idea would be I would like to see her coach young women.
Yeah?
Like even teens. I would say like middle schoolers or anything like that, and just to like help them grow as women as well. Because I know if you can do it with the adults, I know that the children will listen to her as well. She's great with kids anyway, so they all love her, and she's lovable. So yeah, I think she would be great. I want to see her coach kids.
You never told me that.
I know, but I have not. I've always thought about it.
Yeah.
But until you asked me this question, yeah, it's out now. It's out in the open.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
Get ready for your kids. She got your kids, y'all. She gonna make sure they're right.
I'll teach them everything it is about being a leader. I got you.
Yep.
Okay, so my next question is kind of along the same theme, but not as specific. But I am curious to know what you think the future of the Tiana Ty brand looks like. So in terms of like, what do you think the business looks like? What do you think we're doing? Who do you think we're serving? Like, be the CEO in your mind right now and give me the vision statement for the future. 2030, what do you think it looks like?
So Tiana is gonna have her own building, y'all.
What?
I'm talking like she's gonna have a team, a crew. It's gonna be big. I don't know if y'all saw the movie with Mark Zuckerberg when he got started in Facebook and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they got that building when they got big, and she got the offices and all that. So that's gonna be Tiana. She's gonna have her whole team and crew. She's gonna be managing things and making sure that everybody's on the right track. She's gonna be leading in every kind of way that she's gonna be, and it's gonna be big. It is.
Look, I'll take the building as long as I don't have to go into it more than 2 or 3 times a week.
Absolutely. That's her style. I mean, she's a virtual home expert leader at, just being at home and doing her thing in her comfort space. So that's it, baby.
All right. So last but not least, babe, I want to know what you want to tell a Tiana, not a Tiana, me, Tiana, like 2 years in the future. What message would you send ahead to the future if you could, to the Tiana 2 years from now?
That's a good one. Well, so definitely, I would definitely tell you, thank you for all the experiences that we have went through. We have done so much and have learned a lot, and I would just be appreciative of your journey, and I would just say keep at it. I would tell your future self, keep going and don't give up. And I would just appreciate the whole process. You have to appreciate the process in this, and it's something to be grateful for. So being part of this journey with you has made me grow. So, I mean, you just can't help but be grateful. So
That was such a cute answer.
Some points, y'all.
So many points. Oh my goodness. Okay, my friends. So if you're feeling all like introspective and mushy like I am right now, I very much enjoyed this episode. I just want to thank you so much for tuning in with us and sharing this with us. If you got anything out of it, absolutely reach out, leave a review, comment, let me know. I would love to hear from you.
I was nervous as crap on this whole thing, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I was sweating. If y'all don't know, let me just give y'all imagery. I was sweating. My face has been red. I'm hot. And I have a newfound respect for what she does.
Thank goodness.
Like,
now
I don't
you
even
can't
know.
be mad because you have to be quiet downstairs and you see
when
what
I'm
I'm
quiet
going
downstairs, I know that it is some hustling and grinding going on up here because I'm nervous. I'm a firefighter. I go into burning buildings. And I'm nervous just by speaking into a microphone right now. Like,
and now you have spoken to the entire Typod audience. So good for you, babe.
I feel I can get through anything now.